That's when we apply. Well, I'm gonna start going to church maybe once a month out of the 4 weekends. You know,
I got you, Tony. I got you.
Yeah, just once a month, get you one, and go to church, or stop and go to Sunday school or Bible class, or stop and say, "Well, I just got this $25 that's made for helping this lady cut the grass or move some furniture. I'm going to take $250 up to the guy at the door and say, hey, put that in church for me. Well, you want to fill out a thing or something? No, just I want to give that an offering. But my tithes or something. I get my check. I get $480 every 2 weeks. I got to get Lord $4.80. Well, give him $5. Can't beat him giving. No way in hell. So look, that little 20 cent hurts. Is how much more you still have left. A lot of people don't. No way in heck I'm putting $25 in the church and plate. They done passed plate 3 or 4 times, but once you give your tithes, anything else is an offering. Tithes is something that you're obligated to do. It's an obligation. A lot of people they go to church. I go to church, but I ain't putting that money in that plate. You know, I keep any steady blessing. Continue giving them what he wants them to have. See, I'm a child of Abraham. I'm a seed, heir through the throne. I'm supposed to have what God asked for me to have. What he's chosen me to do is preach and minister. But I keep saying, you ain't talking to me, Father. I don't want to. No, I'm an old dealer, a drug dealer. I'm an old pimp. I've had girls prostituting. See, these girls doing the thing they doing, I've already went through that life. I know what they're going through. I can't reform all of them. The guy said, man, Tony, you can't save a hoe. You can't make no hoe no housewife. I said, God said he can change anybody at any time. Mm-hmm. Don't tell me what he can't do.
That's right.
Some of the best hoes in the world now are wives.
See?
And if it come down to it, if they need some money, she know how to get back out there and get it.
Yeah.
And some of them now, these women now, they ain't really hoes or so much as that or prostitutes on the street. They own Backpage and the other women, they are women escort, they call themselves now. And some of these women might be your wife or his girl, and you know what they do? They go and put themselves on the internet, got a different little slide name, Catty Hottie Girl, whatever it is. Mm-hmm. And you call them, $75 for half an hour, $100 for an hour. The girl told me she charged $150 for a half an hour and $200 for an hour.
Hmm.
I said, what you get? She said, anything. I do anything. She said, I just do 2 things I don't do. I don't lick assholes and I don't suck toes. See? I said, everything else is free.
Yeah, for much.
Mm-hmm. And she said, you can stick it in all holes that you can put it in.
Damn. Damn.
And she said, if you want me to get freaky, I'll pee on you, I'll shit on you. I said, what? She said, I'm about ready to come off my period. If you want me to, I'll take a good bath and wash up. And before I put this lead top on in, I'll let you get your red wings. I said, your red wings? Boy, these people are something else. I mean, the world is truly, their minds are demolished. It's gone.
That's right.
It's warped.
That's it. They're gone.
And God tells you about these people. He said He's going to snuff them out, the wicked.
Yeah.
And ain't seeking His righteousness, this narrow path. And very few find it and stay on it. I'm fighting diligently every day to get on this path. But I meet these people each day that's full of this hatred and whoremonger and prostitutions and drugs and illicit things that you don't want to go out. Because if you go out, you're being tempted. Constantly. And sometimes you give in. Because you said, her breast is big and that, you know, that butt and that tail, whatever. Your mind, you lose focus. So you don't go to the left, you don't look to the right. You're supposed to stay straight ahead, focused. Because otherwise you will be in that trap, that snare, that pit. Because that whore, that's that bottomless pit. And that wayward woman is that trap. And that woman that's scornful, you all better be on the house out by yourself than in a house with a woman that's full of strife and anger. It's better to sell that piece of morsel bread and be by yourself than be in a house with a woman that's of strife and anger and having a feast. I'm in a house with her eating ribs and roast and potatoes and everything cooking, and she talking about, you didn't got the sauce on here yet. Well, where's my sauce? What? Ask me, I'll go get some sauce. What kind you want? I don't know if you want Gates or you want some of this honey Arthur's, or you want some of this cheap Family Dollar barbecue sauce? I got 3 or 4 kinds. And I don't like cooking with salt. And if you cooked, I'd eat what's prepared for me before, and I bless it. If it's too salty, I would put a little something, try to mend. Why are you women in here acting like you gifted God for men and you of man? You was made for us.
See?
But you want to act like we need to pay you. Give you some money so you can have a sexual encounter and get paid. You getting both.
Taking ice cream and eating it.
Talking about cake.
See?
You getting some cake. You getting the money. And then you having me. This ain't nothing but a piece of cake.
See?
This your ice in here.
Icing on the cake.
But you got to believe that he has a purpose and a meaning for you, and you don't treat each man like a piece of meat, like he ain't no good, and I'm going to get him and give him some money so he can pay me to have me. So each woman I come across, I don't treat him like no whore or no prostitute. I treated and met her like she was a young lady, as a young princess. And if it was an older woman, I would treat her like a mother. That's respect. But I'm telling you, we will come over, play some cards down, or we can hang out and meet each other, and maybe have a drink if you want. I got a few dollars. She gonna say, yeah, okay. But what is in it for me? I just told you what is in for you. Some dominoes, some cards, some music, a drink if you want it. My company.
See?
But you feel that you worthy to get more? Are you praising anybody? Because if you was praising his name and worthy, you wouldn't even ask that question. Because if you came with your right attitude and disposition, it all came to you.
See? See?
And if you want to fulfill this body, this king and this prince, it's up to me if I want to give myself to you. See, these are our members. And our members, we don't say the arm don't need the leg don't know. If we keep using this member down here below the waist and giving it to these wayward women, these women of filth, and we have dismembered our whole temple. Our whole body is gone.
See?
This is your temple. I'm not going to be defiling my temple with these harlots and these hookers and these prostitutes, women that is no good. I'm better than that. He made me better. And that's the way they should treat themselves. When you carry yourself like that, you'll get those type of women.
That's right.
Now, I can wear these clothes, but am I prepared to do the battle that he wants me to do? He gives me the finest of linen and clothes to wear. The finest apparel. Finest shoes I could ever even imagine to put on my feet.
See?
Warmth, ungodly warmth, cashmere, the finest suits. Louis Farad. That's a $700 suit. $1,000 in some place. You can't get a Louis Farad under $700. Unless you go to a thrift store or somebody hand me down. Somebody died. I got this. But he was a preacher. It was meant for me to get this. Lady said, you want to try this on as a jacket? Matter of fact, there's about 4 or 5 in here. She said, you kind of look like my dad. You look like a preacher yourself. I said, why, Lord, everybody keep telling me I look like a minister preacher? When I'm around this woman of mine, she said, you think you a pimp. Everybody think you some pimp. So I said, well, they think you a hoe then if they calling me a pimp. Think about what they're saying.
Yeah.
You carrying yourself like a hooker and pulling your pants down. In the back of the street showing a crack at everything and then asking me 10 minutes later, you got some money so I can get some cigarettes? That show you just got, women are down there on the strip joints trying to get $20 and money put around them, and they ain't showing the whole lips or the pee hole or the asshole in the center. You showed everything and you ain't got a pack of cigarettes. You gone 20 days, 14 days, and you ain't got no money to buy cigarettes, tampons. You need a douche. You want me to buy cigarettes, buy you a beer. Then you ask me later, can I get you a $5 weed or something? What are you doing in the street with your monies? And where's the money that you getting? Because you got to do something to get this money.
So in closing
of this counter, trust in God. Stop thinking you're going to lay on your back and this is how you're going to gain it and get rich and make money. There's a lot of women that did that, and they're in a position that they're unhappy. And they got injections and all kind of stuff and bigger lips and everything. But they ain't nothing but prostitutes. And God going to snuff them and wayward women out.
Amen.
Man, you been filming all that?
Yeah.
You was listening to it too?
Yeah.
You didn't do that. Oh, man. Get out and see what you really got. You